Yeah. Oh, I'm sneezing. My bad. What's up? It's your girl Shantae C checking in for another tea of things. Joe, my whole girl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. We're here back in the building. Shantae sneezing. But we're going to get into, Lord, we're going to get into this celebrity tea tonight, okay? And some things for sure.
What's going on?
All right. Well, we're going to say congrats to DJ D Nice. He will be um, joining Carmela. She's bringing the rappers with her and the DJs and everybody. He'll be joining Carmela in Vegas um, Saturday for a rally. So
Okay.
congrats to him. And he's a great DJ. I do really, really like him as a DJ. So congrats to him. And moving on. But I do like that she's bringing people along with her
Yeah.
to pump up her crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
That's really good. You think that do you think they get paid? No. Like just kind of
I think so because
support, right?
they will use the campaign dollars to pay for it.
Okay. Well, congrats to him because it's always just a really great look to support. And little Tay Tay, Taylor Swift, y'all.
Oh gosh, I heard about that earlier.
Yeah, her concert in Australia has been canceled due to tourist threats.
Yeah,
So
terrorist threats.
yeah, they did arrest a young man, 19 years old, and but they have not put any dates for reschedule.
Which is crazy. Because those concerts be costing a lot of money, man.
Yeah, I know. And in Australia, I'm confused. I don't know what I got going on. Okay, but anyway, anyway, um, yeah. So, um, her shows are always sold out, so I'm sure it was gonna be a full house. But I'm glad that they thought of the protection for the artist, the audience, for everyone, instead of just trying to clock those dollars.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to see Taylor Swift killed.
Oh my God, they would have a lot of crying little girls, for sure, for sure. And this is very disturbing to me, and I'm very upset.
What happened?
Nelly was arrested.
What?
Early this morning.
What happened?
So, um, he was at a casino, okay? And I mean, the story's crazy. So, I don't know why he was stopped and asked for his ID, but he was.
Right.
And so when they ran his ID, he had a warrant out. Thank you, because I'm just confused.
You are struggling over
Yeah,
there.
I'm confused. He had a warrant out for his arrest from a previous traffic stop, which was no car insurance. Nelly, you out here doing hood shit, okay?
Yeah,
but I'm sure that was probably some kind of a mistake. I don't know. Y'all don't quote me on that. But if I had to guess,
riding dirty.
Maybe an assistant or somebody didn't have the paperwork straight.
Girl, they forgot to pay the bill or something lapsed or he got a new policy and it wasn't added properly. Girl, there's so many reasons.
Yeah, I know. But okay. But also, he caught some felony charges.
Oh my gosh. What?
He had 4 ecstasy pills on him.
So what did he have intent to distribute? I mean, come
not
on.
4 pills. I mean, yeah, it's just not even worth it. Certain drugs, if they're not in the proper bottle, they charge you a felony.
How
And
do they know they were ecstasy?
that's what I wonder.
It's like, no, these are aspirin, sir. These are not ecstasy.
Right. But and so he did catch felony charges for that. Of course, it's all blown up. Oh, Nelly got arrested for drug charges. No drug.
Oh,
I mean drug, but no drug. 4 pills, y'all. Okay.
So he got put together for 4 pills. They're cracking down because he's a celebrity.
Yeah. I'm with you, Britt, on that. Yeah. And who knows why they even approached him.
Well, they said he didn't have insurance.
No, that was from a previous accident. When they ran the ID, they found the warrant from that. That wasn't like a now thing. That's old.
He doing too much.
Yeah. Nelly, don't be riding dirty. Don't be carrying ecstasy pills or any pills. Ibuprofen, yeah.
Oh, the markings on the pill, Robin says.
You know what, Robin? That is very true because sometimes when I travel, which I'm not anymore, but it doesn't be anything like what Nelly's carrying, but I just want like one little pill bottle so I'll marry everything together. But then I get home and I forget, and I'm like, what is this? I don't want to be taking a sleeping pill at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I Google.
So Big Deal might be over here riding dirty.
So I do Google. Well, it doesn't be any pills like that, but I do Google the markings on the pill, and it tells me.
Lord Jesus.
I said, oh, well, yeah.
Just let somebody else drive, Nelly. Please.
Yeah, so that was very, because he's smarter than that.
Yeah. Sorry, Ashanti. When the baby do?
I think they had the baby.
Oh. No.
No, they haven't had the baby. It's been the longest pregnancy ever.
Normally 9 months.
Yeah, but this has been way past 9 months. No, I think they had the baby.
Well, we'll see.
All right. Yeah, Lulu, don't do that. Lulu says she always have pills in a different container. Me too, girl. But how is it so illegal? Because they sell these things Monday. Because my aunt, I always have to help her put all her little pills together when I'm with her. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
What? They probably said, I don't know.
I guess if it's a narcotic or whatever.
They called the dogs, and the dogs knew.
I guess if it's a narcotic, it's got to be in the bottle. I think that is law. Y'all don't quote me.
I don't know.
I think that is law. Okay, but yeah, and somebody out there, did Ashanti have this baby yet?
They gonna let us know. They gonna let. All right, look, our fact checkers are looking into it now. What else we got going on?
I mean, I can't go through it all. There's a lot. They're saying Kanye got
Kanye. This fool
got medicine from the dentist. And that's why he's been acting so crazy.
That's why he's been acting crazy.
Yeah.
He got medicine from the dentist.
That's what they're saying. The laughing gas.
And that's okay, I'm done.
We're going to get into that next week because I got to do a little more digging.
Mine just be Advil, allergy pills, and
right, me too. But then I forget what's what. So I gotta Google what's on the pill.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That's a hot mess.
Yeah, hot mess. So we're gonna get into Kanye with this dentist and the laughing gas. I gotta dig a little more in that because I don't want to put that man don't need no untrue rumors out on him.
He sure
and I'm not gonna do it to him. His woman is already running around going to restaurants in G-strings and.
Huh?
Yeah. I mean, that's her outfit.
Boy, Kanye, something wrong with him. He got issues. And the women he's with got issues as well.
Yeah, for sure. But we're going to go ahead and get into our topic of the night.
All right.
Did Ashanti have this baby yet? Nobody told us.
Well, they'll let us know. They'll let us know. So, my question is, how do you deal with a mate that is bringing their baggage from a past relationship into the current relationship. So you love them and you want to be with them and you're trying to work with them, but it seems like they got issues that they just can't let go of. So why I ask this question is because our faithful tea and things listeners, they will send us stuff, and an inquiring mind wanted to know, you know, should she stay around if she is always being compared to a different situation that has happened to this man in the past?
I think that it should definitely be a conversation.
Okay.
Because maybe the person don't know they're constantly bringing up a past.
So like, why must I be compared? And now that's not to say though, because your experiences is what makes you who you are, right?
Right.
So, you're going to go through stuff, and if something don't work out right, you might be a little bit more cautious about whatever it is you're doing. But is it okay to like verbalize that that's why you're doing something, or should you keep that to yourself?
It depends.
Should you be like, "Oh, it takes me time to open up because of things that have happened to me in the past." It's like, okay, but I don't deserve for you to be closed off to me because I didn't do anything to you.
And that's true, but sometimes people may feel like they need to protect themselves.
Right. You're going to protect yourself right out of a relationship. Why are you protecting yourself from me? I didn't do nothing wrong.
Right. And I get that. Now, I feel like I've brought past things into my relationships before.
Oh.
Not in a bad way, but just in a I gotta protect me type way.
Well, Robin says, hell no. He better realize she not the other lady before he ends up single.
We like it, Robin. We like it.
I don't know. Lulu said, I don't know. It probably depends. Brittany says, amen, Robin.
Well, yeah, I think it depends on the situation. Now, if you're comparing me in a way like, oh, my ex cooked it this way. Oh, my ex, like if you're comparing me to something, how you liked it, how your ex did it, or whatever,
right?
Or you're not opening up to me, that I feel like we should have a conversation.
Yeah, and I think it's the way that it is presented too, right? Because if you just generalize it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, a lot of things have happened to me in the past where it makes it hard for me to trust somebody, right? So that's one thing versus, my ex did da 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 da. And it's like you can put two and two together, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the reason why people are the way they are is because of their past experiences. So I don't feel like you can negate the past experience, but I do think, you're in a new relationship, it's fresh,
Yeah.
You should give that person the benefit of the doubt. Oh, it's only okay if my ex is telling the next chick how I did it. Bravo. We like that. Yeah. Robin says it's sometimes hard not to compare, but you can verbalize that.
Right. Because I feel like I for sure have protected myself over things that had destroyed a relationship in the past. And when I begin to see a destructive trait,
right,
I can tell you, I've been through this shit before and I ain't going through it. Period. And that's bringing up past stuff, and you should probably have an open conversation for this person doing it, opposed to thinking back to when this person did it, But it's hard.
Now, I will say though that so if that was the case, I'm not sure that I would bring the other person into it. I would maybe say, these type of situations make me feel like this and make me feel like that versus I've seen this before, because the situation is never the same. Not exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you can see the trait, but I do think each individual person is different.
And that's true.
So I agree with you. I think it should be a conversation. Like, hey, I noticed that you always mention da 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 da. I really don't like that. I don't like when you do that. Like, don't even bring up the other person. But I do agree with Brittany in saying, sometimes people aren't over stuff, which is why they're constantly bringing up that
Right.
something that happened because they never truly got over it. So then every time you see it happening, it almost it's like a trigger.
Right.
So yeah, I think it's hard to really be like, okay, it's hard not to have residual things from the past come up and you kind of look like to the side, but I do think it's all about how you communicate how you're feeling.
Right. I think communication is definitely the key.
And leave the other women out of it.
Yeah, leave the other people out of it, because the behavior, it could be different. I do know a guy that went through a lot.
Yeah.
In his past relationship with dating someone that drank.
Ooh.
So going into his current relationship, he's pissed every time
anybody drinks.
His woman is drinking, and I'm like, I'm just a friend.
Right.
That's known him for years. I'm like, but she's not that person.
Yeah.
She's not that person, so you can't.
Right.
It's a different conversation.
Right. Yeah, it's not like she's losing her stuff every time she drinks something. She couldn't have a sip of alcohol and not turn into.
But I do understand. I do understand. You know what I mean? Because when you go through
a traumatic situation
and craziness, period, you're kind of like, but should that be a conversation up front? Listen, my ex, once we decide to get serious, right? My ex did this, this, and this, and I'm not tolerating this, this, and this. So can you abide by those rules?
Oh, not the rules. Wait a minute now, because I'm grown. I feel like whatever she did shouldn't be putting no parameters around what I'm doing.
And that's true.
And so if that's the way you feel, you need to go ahead and be back with her and put the
right. But don't you think? But you think a conversation up front could be good?
I feel like
because it could save drama down the line.
I feel like if you bring up a woman and you tell me what she did, and then you try to put a parameter on me because of what she did, it's over.
Yeah, I don't know about
because you need to get on back with her, because I'm not going to conform because of something that she did.
Yeah,
that's just not gonna happen.
I'm with you.
You got to know that I'm different. And like, if I'm not different, then you need to kick rocks anyway.
Boom, Shantae just dropped the mic on the man.
Right, that's what you're not gonna do.
Right, but it is hard.
Yeah,
when you have to bring up, just if somebody constantly bringing up, that would make me snap.
You only.
But I've been on the other side where I felt like I brought up.
Yeah, you only really gonna get like maybe once or twice to like bring up your ex, and then there's some type of comparison before. This is because the first time, and depending on how like recent it was that y'all haven't been together, because I feel like if this was 10 years ago and you're still bringing this broad up, that's a problem.
Yeah, why are you bringing this baggage? Leave the baggage.
Now, if it was, a couple of months ago, maybe I might tolerate maybe one comment, maybe two comments. But once you get past 2, it's like, bruh, are you not over this girl or what? Because I don't understand what's happening right now.
Even if the man has been traumatized
Well, you need
and
to go
have
to
zero
well, you need to go see a
zero
therapist.
tolerance at this point.
You need to go see a therapist if that's the case. Because that is not for me.
I like it. I do think that communication, because I know for a fact, if somebody was bringing baggage into my relationship from past relationships, I'm going to have a conversation and it's probably going to be one time.
You going to scream and yell and cuss?
No, but it's going to be a nice conversation. And like I will explain, I'm not that person. You know, because sometimes people come into a relationship with hurt and you got to let them know I'm not that person. I didn't do that. So we're fresh. We're good.
Yeah. I mean, and again, I don't feel like that conversation should really be had more than one time.
Right. For sure.
It's like you need to make a decision as to what you want and who you really want to be with, because it doesn't sound like it's me. It sounds like you want to work out something with this person, which is why you're trying to institute these rules and regulations that have nothing to do with me and who I am.
Right, because every person is different.
Yeah. I mean, so like I said, I feel like if I was dating, like I said, depending on how long ago it was, because if it was 10 years ago, like really, I'm not dealing with that. But that's an automatic breakup. But if it's a couple months, I might be like, sounds like you're dealing with something. I don't feel like we need to be that serious. We just need to be cool.
And Brittany said
they need some closure.
Yeah, on that past thing.
On many levels, they need closure.
But what if somebody's coming into the relationship with, and you love this person with a lot of hurt? And they want to work it out. They just don't know how. And they're asking you, work with me on this because I came from pain and hurt. And you know, when you do these things, it take me back. Because we're talking about humans here. So it is human.
Well, I'm be like, man, because when I break up with you, then I'm going to have baggage. But I ain't going to be able to let go.
Because sometimes you can work through the pain.
But yes and no, because I feel like, why should I have to? That's not fair to me.
And that's true.
It's kind of like, okay, you want to be with me just because what? Misery loves company?
Right. Right.
And they can't pull their hurt on you because then you'll be the pick up person.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, I can't, like, I feel like if you're hurt and you're still, like, I can like you all day long. That doesn't mean we have to go forward in a relationship. Mm-hmm. That means I can like you and I can be cool with you, but we can't be in like a full-blown relationship because you're not over your last relationship.
Yeah.
So I can't work with you through the pain. You need to work with her through the pain. Because she's the one that caused it. Why are you bringing that toxic situation to me?
Yeah.
You know, that's certainly not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can say I understand. I can say I understand. Yeah. For sure.
It's like, why am I being punished? I didn't do nothing wrong.
Right, because you're a different person.
Yes, I'm living my best life, trying to do the best by you, but you ain't doing the best by me. That's very toxic.
So, drop the baggage before you start a new damn relationship.
Yeah.
Don't bring that in it.
And not to say that people won't have baggage, but again, you got to communicate and make it about yourself. Don't make it about this previous something. Because if you say my ex or Pam or whoever the girl's name is, if you say that to me, I am going to go off of the deep end. Because I'm going to be like, what the does this have to do with my stuff?
Okay.
I mean, I'm just going to lose it. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Okay. Okay, I feel you.
Brittany says, I mean, you can work with them, but at a certain point, they have to do what they need to do to heal themselves.
And that's true.
Yeah. So, y'all, we got 4 minutes.
And I got a great tip.
Okay, what's your tip?
Okay. And it's going to save you guys money.
Ooh, moolah.
Hopefully. So, speaking of prescription pills.
Okay.
Okay. And I never knew this before. So I was picking up prescription pills at Walgreens. I have insurance on file. They had a new employee because I go to the same Walgreens for years.
Yeah.
They had a new employee that told me, hey, have you ever tried to use our app? It's kind of like a RX or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, because I got insurance on file. I automatically was getting added to it. I got it. My insurance isn't on file. Why are you telling me this? And she's like, oh, well, you don't have to use it, but you can see sometimes the prescription is cheaper than the insurance. So I said, okay, sure. Let me check it out. I saved $30.
Oh.
With picking up, I was picking up a few prescriptions, but so when I saw that I saved on the first one, so you can put it in, it's right in the store, it's like a little QR code, or you can ask them for it. Hey, I want to check your prescription plan. It's not an insurance, it's just like a RX discounted prescription plan. But sometimes it's cheaper than your insurance.
That's good to know. That's definitely not something I do.
And then if it's more than insurance, then you say, oh no, I'm gonna just use my insurance instead of this.
Yeah, that's a great tip.
Yeah, I didn't know. And between the medicines I was picking up, it was like I saved like almost $40, like 38 something from my insurance.
I'm certainly going to be looking into that. Not that I'm picking up a ton of prescriptions all the time, but when I do need to pick up something, it would be nice to know that I'm getting the best deal. And just to piggyback off of that too, sometimes your insurance has better deals with different
pharmacies.
Different pharmacies.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I remember at my previous job, their preferred pharmacy was CVS, and I never knew that.
Okay.
And so when I went to CVS, I realized that my prescriptions were significantly cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to CVS versus Walgreens, but now the company that I work for, their preferred is Walgreens.
Yeah.
So which is good because it's more convenient for me anyway.
So. Okay, and then just try the little Walgreens thing, and if that's cheaper, then you go with that. If your insurance is cheaper, you go with that. I mean, it costs you nothing to save something.
Yeah, no, that's right. And so we want to just shout out before we leave Lucky Coin.
Lucky Coin, if you have a small business, that's up to actual business, that you want to grow and make lots of money by just having the business, hit us up and we will get you in touch.
Yep, at TNThangz, @gmail.com. We would love to hear from you and tell you all about this very cool opportunity.
Absolutely. And if you have a topic,
you can always hit us up because we are always wanting to talk about what y'all want to talk about. So again, TNThangz, @gmail.com.
See you next Wednesday. Same time, same place.